Cholera is a serious bacterial disease that causes severe diarrhea and dehydration.
It is spread through contaminated water, food and drinks, vegetables grown with water containing human waste, raw and undercooked fish, and seafood caught in waters polluted with sewage. Symptoms of cholera include rapid heart rate, diarrhea, nausea and vomiting.
Now, to protect yourself and family from getting sick with cholera, practice good personal hygiene by
drinking only clean or purified water. Wash your hands often with soap and safe water, not only after using the toilet. Avoid eating contaminated food. Also, wash fruits and vegetables thoroughly.
Let's work together to keep ourselves and our communities safe. Together, we can prevent cholera from spreading.
This message is powered by Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Might generate the power in the shot that he would have liked. Now would be a good time to get a goal from a corner. Not many better than Van Dijk and Konate. They've just changed it, and it's going to come back and Liverpool score. It's Mohamed Salah, straight from the training ground. 30 goals for the season, 25 Premier League goals, and it's given Liverpool an electrifying start at the Etihad. The ball breaks for Lewis, and on to Marmoush, who's in behind here, and scores. It's not going to count, the flag's up. That's a ball that's delivered forward. The run is from Salah, the flag stays down. Salah on his own, and now Szoboszlai, yes! Yes for Liverpool, yes for Dominic Szoboszlai. It's another classy Liverpool goal. The significance of the goal could be huge though for Liverpool. They have daylight now at the Etihad. Here's Ryan Gravenberch, first time we've seen him really striding forward. Oh, Szoboszlai with the break, flag stays down, Szoboszlai, and it's in by Curtis Jones. Dominic Szoboszlai's toe may just take a third goal away from Liverpool. Anthony Taylor waits to be told. He will now have that relayed to him. It's not going to count. They have been a little pedestrian at times in this game. Maybe not now. Marmoush! Liverpool have just had a third goal chalked off. It's towards Van Dijk. And the shot on the turn. Here come Liverpool on the counter-attack. Manchester City are a little short-numbered. And Luis Diaz goes for goal. And Ederson produces a fine save. Ruben Diaz. Well, that's not a good ball. And it's come off the back of Kovacic. And this is Salah. Szoboszlai's made a forward run now. It's a huge challenge from Hosanov.
Well, top of the morning to you, Liverpool fans, and for Manchester City fans out there, you can go and get your good money from anywhere. Same as Arsenal fans, you can go and get your good money from anywhere you may like. My name is Oladapo Okunubi. Well, a great outing for Liverpool fans, the same as the team over the weekend against Manchester City. And with the way things are, is like Liverpool will be running away, or maybe running away with the EPL title. It is Kickoff Sports Show live on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9 FM, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube. Solutions 939 FM. You can as well listen to us from anywhere across the globe. Jump on Google Play Store, type Solutions 939 FM. Click the download button, listen on the go. Radio Garden, search for Solutions 939 FM. My name is Oladapo Okunubi. Okay, so more on the show this morning. We'll look at NBA tennis. We also talk about the States FA Cup finals decided over the weekend in Nigeria, and looking at teams that will be representing their different states at the Federations Cup. But that's the major stage. All right, now let's start with tennis this morning. Well, for those who made the announcement that Venus Williams will be in action in at the upcoming BNP Paribas Open, Venus Williams has come out to say and debunk that story, saying that she never knew how that story came out. She never knew who wrote the story, but she will not be at the BNP Paribas. The tournament announced in a news release on Wednesday that a 44-year-old Williams was given a wild card for entry and will play at a 1,000 level event, which begins on 2nd of March in Indian Wells, California. It was slated for to be first WTA tournament in nearly a year. But Williams, during an event in Denmark, told the crowd at Arena Netved for an evening with Venus Williams that it wasn't true when asked about it on Sunday. So don't expect Venus Williams to just trash that story. Now, let's say congratulations to Russian teenager Mira Andreeva, who defeated Clara Cherson 7-6, 6-1 in Dubai Championships over the weekend to earn the biggest title of her career. The victory will earn Andreeva her debut in the top 10 of the rankings next week. The first 17-year-old to achieve that since Nicole Vadia Sovar in 2007. Now, another man who was victorious over the weekend, that happens to be Andrei Rublev, who credited his mental approach after beating Jack Draper 7-5, 5-7, 6-1 to win the Qatar Open for the second time over the weekend. It was Rublev's third 3-set win in 3 days. The Russian also dropped the second set in his 2 previous matches against Alex de Minaur and Felix Aga-Aliassime. Moving on this morning, let's go straight and talk NBA and look at the result of games that went down. Well, for some, they enjoyed the trade happened in the past few weeks, and some of the players have been showing the reason they deserve to be in the teams they were traded to. But let's take you straight to some of the games that decided over the weekend. But let's start with that victory for Golden State Warriors over Dallas Mavericks and look at all the results on the show this morning. It was a sweet win for Golden State Warriors, beating Dallas Mavericks 126 to 102 points.
Came over as part of that trade for Luka Doncic. He's out there, counts the basket, and a foul, a three-point chance, and Curry on the cusp of double figures just 7 minutes into the game. Butler from mid-range.
And the fact that it culminated in a MVP was such a great story, because that's the year Steve Kerr asked Andre to come off the bench. And Andre deserved to start. He was one of the 5 best players, but it wasn't the best thing for the team. A little bit like the Ginobili in San Antonio stuff. This is a quick post three-point show here. So many times, Dave, in a playoff series, when we would do walkthroughs, he was dictating what defenses we should play. He was telling the coaches, that's a good idea, but here's what we need to do. We need to guard LeBron this way or Kyrie that way. And the coaches defer. When Mitchell Robinson comes back, will he play him with Towns?
That's a good thought, yeah.
And so maybe kid's onto something. Now, I do think the caveat there is you have to maintain spacing. Sorry, a lot of people upset, but we'll see. You know, we'll see where it goes. And time will tell.
The Warriors improved to 30 and 27. They've won 3 in a row. They're 5-1 since the Jimmy Butler trade, and this was a rout. Steph Curry with a 30-point game in just 3 quarters. Jimmy Butler had 14 of his 18 points in the first half.
Yeah, for Golden State Warriors there. But now let's look at all the results of games decided in the wee hours of today in the NBA. For Atlanta Hawks, it was a disappointing one. They almost got the win, but lost 143 to 148 points against the visitors, Detroit Pistons. Milwaukee Bucks continued that positive run, beating Miami Heat 120 to 113 points. Orlando Magic defeated Washington Wizards 110 to 90 points as Toronto Raptors wrapped up the win against Phoenix Suns 127 to 109 points. While for Cleveland Cavaliers defeated Memphis Grizzlies 129 to 123 points. San Antonio Spurs lost against New Orleans Pelicans 96 to 114 points, and Minnesota Timberwolves lost 123 to 130 points against Oklahoma City Thunders. Well, remember, games are going down tomorrow starting 1 a.m. with LA Clippers taking on Detroit Pistons, Indiana Pacers battling Denver Nuggets. Well, for Chicago Bulls, will be on the road against the Philadelphia 76ers. Brooklyn Nets will take on Washington Wizards. Miami Heat battling Atlanta Hawks by 1:30 a.m. 30 minutes later, we'll have the match between Oklahoma City Thunder and Minnesota Timberwolves. Uther Jazz by 3 a.m. will be up against Portland Trail Blazers, and 4 a.m. Charlotte Hornets will be in action against Sacramento Kings. Now, talking about stories surrounding players in the NBA. The Philadelphia 76ers and Joel Embiid are consulting doctors and considering alternative options such as surgery for his injured left knee. Both sides have hoped for progress in Embiid's condition, but his determination to play and current treatments, including regular injections, have not led to any improvement. Wish him quick recovery. Now, with his family and former teammates such as Steph Curry and Klay Thompson on hand, Andre Iguodala was honored over the weekend by the Golden State Warriors as the franchise raised his number 9 jersey to the Raptors at the Chase Center. Iguodala became only the 7th Warriors player to have his jersey retired, joining Wilt Chamberlain, jersey number 13, Chris Smalling, jersey number 17, Nate Ethermord with jersey number 42, number 16 jersey of Alvin Ricky Barry's number 24, and Tom Marshall's number 14 jersey. So, this is good, right? All right, now let's celebrate Team Nigeria, where Nigeria's basketball male team, D Tigers. Well, this team conquered the fear of missing out on this year's FIBA Afro-Basket Championship after they were declared qualified for the tournament before their last qualifying match against Cape Verde on Sunday. The Tigers were built to face Group B leaders Cape Verde in their last game of the second phase of the qualifier, needing another win to boost their chances. And according to FIBA, regardless of how they finish the qualifiers, all countries in Group B, which comprise leaders Cape Verde, Libya, Nigeria, and Uganda, will qualify for the tournament in Angola, and the best 4-placed team. Well, congratulations to Nigeria. We won the deed over the weekend. And, well, we believe that it is not just about qualifying now. Let's show Africa what we have. Right. Now, moving away, let's go talk F1 as Aston Martin have revealed their AMR25 ahead of their 2025 Formula One Challengers track debut today in Bahrain. The 5th-placed finishers of the 2024 Constructors' Championship revealed their new livery on Tuesday at F175 Live in London that has Thames perform. But on Sunday, also shared the full specification of the new car. Now let's talk about boxing. Well, Martin Bakole, he's set to be rewarded with a big heavyweight bout in New York City in May, following his knockout defeat in Joseph Parker over the weekend. Bakole flew into Riyadh at 2 days' notice to replace IBF champion Daniel Dubois after the Brit fell ill ahead of his title defense. Now let's talk about this particular bout. Remember, we said it last week. A lot of people felt like Daniel Dubois facing Joseph Parker will be a big bout, and we all predicted that Martin Bakole, who's coming into that bout 48 hours or less than, may not look fit, including Eddie Hearn, who also made that one, who made clear of that expectation. But after that, let's put that aside. We are also getting update that Anthony Joshua is expecting a rebout with Daniel Dubois. Remember, Anthony Joshua lost against Dubois in the first bout, and let's see how the rebout will look like. We're going on a quick break, and when we come back, we talk football, starting from Ibadan.
Now listen, as a player, you owe yourself, your team, your coach, and your fans good health. Don't joke with your health. Your superpower is your good health.
Yes, sir! Yes, coach! Let's go!
This message is powered by Solutions 93.9 FM.
Apostle Dr. Olayemi Omiledumare, number 1 from Ibudo Jesu Prayer Mountain for all the nations, Ibadan, stamps the newly acquired and sanctified Holy Ghost City, Emere, Killer Area, Ibadan, Abeokuta Expressway, Odeda Local Government, Ogun State, with Great Holy Ghost Revival and Miracle. The first edition in the year 2025 with the theme, The Light Has Come. Date, Tuesday, February 25th to Friday, February 28th, 2025. Time, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. daily. Venue, Holy Ghost City, Emere, Killer Area, Ibadan, Abeokuta Expressway, Odeda Local Government. People in and around Akpata, Owode, Omiadio, Killer Area, Odeda, Ibadan, Abeokuta, and its environs. It's your turn to encounter the God of this calling with his supernatural touches for salvation, healing, deliverance, miracles, with different gifts of cash, foodstuff, clothes, and lot more. Why is anointed? Apostle Dr. Olayemi Omiledumare, number 1 at Dedibubo, Mr. Evidence, will be ministering in the raw power of the Holy Ghost. Free buses will be available from all our branches in Ibadan, Akpata, Omiadio Motor Park, 0904-545-5286. The same Jesus awaits you all.
I can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Aweni Arena Event Center?
Aweni Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they'll work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Aweni Arena really nailed it.
Yes, they did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Libati Okeado, Ibadan, or call 0809-360-7888 or 0706-899-4970 to book your event today. Aweni Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
bó ṣe wà yìí mo ti ní ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá nípamọ́ tí ọ̀gá náà bá wá sanwó fún mi lọ́la màá tún fi ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá mìíràn kún tí Ṣẹ́gun náà bá wá sanwó tó jẹ mí á jẹ́ pé màá tún fi ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá mìíràn kún bí ó ṣe máa lọ nìyẹn.
ọ̀gbẹ́ni ìwọ ní tí òun ka ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá tó ń ṣe látẹ̀ gangan àbí.
FCMB Millionaire promo ìkẹwàá ló máa tún ti dé mo ń ṣe ìṣirò oye tí mo máa fi pamọ́ tí yóò fún mi ní àǹfààní láti kópa jẹ̀bùn ìtorí pé ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá kọ̀ọ̀kan tí mo bá fi pamọ́ ó lè jẹ́ kí n jẹ̀bùn mílíọ̀nù tó pọ̀.
owó ṣáà ti fowó pamọ́ sínú àkáǹtì rẹ fọ́gbọ̀n ọjọ́ láì gbà èyí lè jẹ́ kó láǹfààní àti jẹ̀bùn mílíọ̀nù kan náírà yálà oníbàárà tuntun ló jẹ́ tàbí ìwọ tó ti wà pẹ̀lú wa tẹ́lẹ̀ láti ṣí àkáǹtì yìí rọrùn púpọ̀ ohun tó nílò àti ṣe ni kó tẹ *329# lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ tàbí kó dáwúlóòdù FCMB mobile lórí Google Play Store ńlọ bá tán àǹfààní yìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ kìíní oṣù kejìlá títí di ọgbọ̀njọ́ oṣù kẹsàn-án ọdún 2025 bó o bá ṣe fowó pamọ́ sí iná àlàǹfààní ẹ̀bùn tó jẹ́ náà ó ṣe pọ̀ sí àmọ̀ràn tí o wípé àdéhùn àti àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ ń bẹ.
Still Kickoff Sports Show live on Solutions 939 FM. 9:18 is the time. My name is Oladapo Kunubi. In case you're just tuning in for the first time, we're talking sports. Well, we're done with tennis, NBA, Formula One, boxing, but now let's talk football. FA Cup games decided over the weekend. Yeah, not the FA Cup in England, but FA Cup in Nigeria. Here in Ibadan, Shooting Stars defeated Crown FC of Ogbomoso 4-2 on penalties after regulation time, stood goalless in the final over the weekend. But looking at all the winners over the weekend in their state FA Cup finals, Katsina United defeated Junior Damboram 1-0. Abakaliki FC defeated Sinisho 1-0 in the final right there in Eboyi. In Bayelsa, it was a 2-all draw between Bayelsa United and Crusaders FC, but Crusaders won 4-2 on penalties as Green Beret defeated Simeo Ben 4-1 on penalties in Kaduna State. In Edo State, Bendel Insurance whitewashed the Assemblies of God 3-0. Oh my God. Going Gombe State, Gombe United defeated Al Shamar FC 3-1. Mighty Jets lost 0-2 against the Plateau United in Plateau State. In Cross Rivers, Rovers FC defeated Ewood 1-0. Warri Wolves defeated Desapele Lions 2-1 in Delta State. In Sokoto, well, we were expecting that result, but in Kano State, Kano Pillars defeated Barao FC 3-2. Yobe Deserts spanked Gope Ja Academy in Yobe. And Yobe State's FA Cup final 9-1. And Zamfara United defeated Zamfara United Feeders 1-0 in Zamfara State. Well, we had more results that came over the weekend. In Osun State, after the local government polls, yes. Good morning. Osun United lost 0-1 against Igbajo United. Akimaxo Alpha, what's happening to your team? Well, in Ogun State, Beyond Limit lost 8-7 on penalties against Imperial FC. Now moving on this morning, let us talk about Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen, who's already talking about ahead of the Africa Cup of Nations finals going down in December, and he's saying that, well, the team will have to take games as they come. Remember, Super Eagles of Nigeria is in the same group alongside Tunisia, Uganda, and Tanzania in the Group C of the Continental Showpiece. Well, we may be having a headache going into the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Not only Nigerians, even the new coach, Eric Shaw, because Fisayo Dele-Bashiru is doubtful for encounters against Rwanda and Zimbabwe after sustaining an ankle injury in Lazio in the Serie A games decided over the weekend. That is the one against the Venezia. Now, Dele-Bashiru sprained his ankle in a coming together with Alessio Zaban towards the end of the first half. All right, well, we wish him quick recovery, but looking at other games that decided in the Italian Serie A, shout out to Ademola Lookman, a man who will never back down under pressure. Well, he was able to deliver for his team over the weekend, and he was also judged the man of the match in the victory Atalanta had over Empoli that ended 5-0. And for Ademola Lookman getting a brace, he scored in the 43rd minute and the 55th minute of the encounter, and were later subbed in the 76th minute for Juan Cuadrado. Moving on this morning, well, remember, a game is going down tonight in the Italian Serie A, and that is AS Roma taking on Monza, and that's going to be 8:45. All right. Moving away from Italy, let's go straight to England, where Mohamed Salah has confirmed that Liverpool's modern-day legends need another title after they swatted aside Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium on Sunday to move 11 points clear of second-place Arsenal in the English Premier League title race. Well, after Mohamed Salah's statements for Arne Slot, the coach of the side, made it clear that at this moment they need to keep playing, no backing down.
Ask every single question you want, but I've said many times it's so hard to judge the league table before every single game is played, because the person that asked me this this after the Villa game, and in my opinion, Villa away and City away are two very difficult games. So you can drop points over there, and for example, Arsenal already played those two games, so it's hard to judge it. But we are in a good position. But we also know how hard it was for us to win against Wolves. Now we play Newcastle. We played 3-3 over there, which was, in my opinion, also a good result. Although after 89 minutes we were 3-2 up. But we also experienced how difficult that one is. So in every other league, having a lead like this would be very comfortable, except for this one, because this league, every single game gives you a lot of challenges. Even Plymouth Argyle gave us a lot of challenges.
A lot of challenges, but let's talk about Manchester City. That's got a lot on the plate. For Manchester City, all they want is to qualify for UEFA Champions League next season by finishing in the top 4. And look at Manchester City. The team is placed 4th on the English Premier League global with 44 points following the defeat against Liverpool. But for Pep Guardiola, he still picked positives from the loss against Liverpool.
Just again, but the distance in the Premier League is the way is because we are far away from them as a reality. You analyze the game today was really good. I don't know. In general, we lost, so the loss is nothing much to say. But the way we play was really good. Was tight in more in the first half. Was more open. They attack more in the second half. They defend really well, especially in the help each other, especially amount of people in the box. And I don't know how many times we arrived to the byline since 90.
It was a title race.
If it happened, is we were not good enough, not because it's lack of desire or lack of passion or life to try to do it. Absolutely not. We saw it against Newcastle. We saw it today. So I don't have any doubts about that. But listen, it's so tight, 4 or 5 teams, and there are good teams, all of them. Newcastle, Nottingham, Aston Villa, and the other one. Sorry to forget. But there are 4, 5, 6 teams, 3, 4, 5 teams fighting for that. It will not be easy, of course. The calendar is what it is. The absence.
Guardiola, Manchester City manager, at some point, this man was the most talked about manager. He knows the tactics, he knows how to win, he knows how to win trophies, but things have changed. But looking at games going down tomorrow in the English Premier League, Brighton host Bournemouth. Aston Villa will be the guest of at Crystal Palace's home ground, as Wolverhampton Wanderers host Fulham, and Chelsea will be at the Stamford Bridge against Southampton. We'll talk more about that during extra time this evening. But now I'm talking about La Liga. For Carlo Ancelotti, he described Luka Modric as a gift for football after the midfielder scored a spectacular goal in Real Madrid's 2-0 win over Girona over the weekend. I saw that goal. It was fantastic. I mean, let me just call that a crazy goal. All right, but now it is... do we call it a 3-horse race right there in the Spanish La Liga? You look at Barcelona with 54 points, Real Madrid with 54 points from 25 matches, and Atletico Madrid has got 53 points. So any slip up from the two sides will have Atletico Madrid return to the summit of the Spanish La Liga. However, tonight Sevilla will be in action against Mallorca in the in the Spanish La Liga. It is a battle between the 13th placed Sevilla and 9th placed Mallorca. Well, we'll talk more on Extra Time, 6:30 this evening. More football and live updates, reaction from managers. Well, remember, today is Monday. Whatever you do, stay positive. Keep giving your positive energy, because no one knows who's watching you. Remember, follow Solutions 939 FM across all social media platforms. Solutions 939 FM. Coming up next is from the dailies, Adedamola Fenwa and the comrade Ayodeji Ajishokwe, back from Osun State local government polls. And maybe the reason Laffy is with his shirts. And by the way, I like your shirt. That's nice. Comrade, I like your outfit. I hope you are not going to the local government secretariat in Osun State. Ashanu knows. My name is Rodakwa. Couldn't be like we always say. We say keep doing sport and stay safe.